Hello guys, and welcome to weekly outlook here on Pound USD. We've got Euro USD, we've got gold, USDCAD, and EXY. Now starting off with Pound USD here, my anticipation for the week looks like we are now looking a bit bearish. We've seen price not really making a new high, rejecting all the way from 1.87 and coming back all the way to 1.3324 last week. What I'll be anticipating is to see that we've seen price pull back into this region. So what I would anticipate is maybe a fib retracement, let's just say from this region here, and we can see here is 50% retracement region. No, that was not the right way. It's going to be from here to this point here. So it's still 50%, 61 around here. So I can just enlarge this way, the whole of this region. Okay, now what I'll be anticipating going forward in new week is to see price come into this region and sell back first TPs around this region here and around 1.3259 and possibly to retest 1.3190 or just go 1.32 regions. The only reason I'll be considering buys again would be, honestly, I would just want to see price above here for me to buy. I need a long push all the way from here, but to be on the safe side, I will be looking for buy opportunities only when I see price back above this region here, then possible continuation. But for now, I think we are selling and we might retest 1.3175 regions here. Let's see how that plays out. And here we have Euro USD. It's quite very similar. We've seen price coming to this region, although it has rejected these regions here before. It looked like it made a new high, but it didn't close there. It closed really below. If we click on the daily time frame here, we could understand how price really formulated here. Normally, I see two possibilities here: price rejecting from here and continuing buys, and price pulling back a little bit into these regions and then selling off. Let me, model this for a while. So yeah, what I'll be anticipating is to see price pull back into this region here, continue sales to retest these lows 1.1660 and possibly 1.1585 regions here. If price is ready to continue for buys, I would definitely really be rooting to see price back above this region here for possible buy opportunities. It's kind of like confusing how this market is right now because it's giving two buyers from my point of view. But yeah, if this is a loss here, then we'll wait to see the reaction of the rest of the price pool. For now, I think more sell will be below 1.1660 and anything buys I'll be considering above 1.18. Let's see how that plays out. Over here for gold, we've seen price not closing, made a new high last week basically. We just call this region here, and we might actually pull into this region to pick up orders and continue buys to retest from 37.60 and possibly break and continue, because that's what we've been seeing with gold recently. We might break below this region to retest here. That's very possible. It means something like this. Okay, so these are basically two things I would see. Of course, with what we see, these are all strong support, so if it's broken, we might sell down. But if price comes back all the way to 36.33, it might reject again and continue the buys up. So for now, I'm anticipating to see price retest 3700. It's a psychological level, and then we can continue buys and probably make a new high. That's that for gold. Here for USDCAD, we've seen new high made in a long time. Price coming all the way to 1.3957 regions there. It closed with some rejections, and which is a sign that we might get a pullback and a continuation, just like we've seen in Pound USD and Euro USD. So starting off with this point here to this point, okay, so here is a good level to see price come into, and it's between 50 and 61.8 if we're considering this low and this high. If I pull this a little bit high here, it still gives me this region as a possibility of price, retesting these regions and then continuing to the upside. If I just put a little mark here, that would make sense. Let me take this off now. So basically, I'm looking to see price pull back into this region here, or possibly this region here, and then continue to the upside. If I'm looking to sell USDCAD, it will be when price breaks below this region here. Alright, that's that for USDCAD. And lastly, DXY, we've seen price above this region, which I was anticipating to reject from last week. So what I'm looking for is to see price come into this region again one more time and reject this region, because it was a previous resistance, now it's turned support. Then we can continue to retest the new highs of 98, and possibly if we break that, then we're very sure of a strong DXY. And with that, it will help us to know more sells here on pound USD, euro USD. Alright, okay, now that's that for the outlook this week. I hope you back some pips, and I'll see you guys for recap during the weekends. Ciao.